Hey there, everybody. It's your win Uncle XV doing another. I'm doing a Banners of Ruin challenge run. So this is the specific thing that I'm going to be doing. Powdermaster, hero, uh, starts solo. I'm going to be doing hard lessons. Unplayed cards left in the hand during cleanup are banished rather than discarded. Enemies with fury start combat with 5 stacks of fury. I did complete this um, on base game. It was a different. It's more difficult as Powdermaster because you have a lot less stamina to work with. So a lot more cards end up getting banished, and you have to make a lot. You make yeah. I'm sorry, English language is completely failing me. I've just literally in the space of 1 hour, I have received 2 pieces of very, very, very good news. First is about Olive. She is my very small gray cat who loves people but does not like other cats. I have just received the first good news about her in some time. She is she's responding to medication, and that's great because she's a very good girl, and I am not ready to miss her. And the other piece of good news that I've received is has to do with my job. I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to brag. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. So I'm a little bit more scattered than probably I normally am. So we're going to be doing informant tasks. We are going to be doing informant tasks. I am going after the prince. This is going to be. I haven't managed to beat this one on the Powdermaster yet. You'll see why. You will absolutely see why. So I'm going to need to make a lot of very, very hard choices about which cards I can and cannot play. Alright, let's just get the fuck out of the way. Oh no! Fuck! Fine, whatever. It was foolish of me to even play that card. Okay. Card draw is real dangerous because it's it's stacking me up with increasing amounts of cards that I can't play and therefore will be banished. So I need to approach this very differently. Vanguard is not terrible. I'm not going to take it. None of these are any better. Alright, taking that altar. Plus 15 max vitality is going to be... It's going to be a bit of a godsend. A bit. 100 experience is not. Alright. Okay, so I can save these 2 by discarding them. All 3 of you are going to be doing exactly the same thing, so this is now 20 damage coming in. I don't like it. It's the way I'm going to be able to preserve that. Okay. Perfect. The reason why I didn't kill this guy was because I wanted... Yeah, see, I wanted the ribbon to go back over there. Okay. Can't pull that trick anymore. I may want to invest more in will earlier, just to preserve my powders. What are you hitting me with? You are going to be giving me that bleed. Fuck you. Shit. Eh. It's fine. Dealt with worse. Alright. None of these. Actually, maybe. This is not... Maybe. I'm going to try it. A big issue that I have with the Powdermaster for at least the first street, is that his armor is just garbage. More stamina, and... Man, really? Okay, I'm taking attrition because it's the only one that doesn't cost enough to make me cry. 2 for 1 is not a bad idea also, because I am going to be forced to be doing a lot more discarding. What I'd love to have is just fucking powder kegs, but whatever. Attrition is also possibly not a bad idea because we're going to be putting all of the status effects on people. But I don't really have any strength that I can take advantage of that. I will take... Fucking hell. I'm taking attrition. I can always re-roll it later, hopefully. We are going after the prince. That's not correct. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Hey, girl. Oliver's a very good girl. Okay, so to start off with, let's get the fuck out of the way. And... Okay, so right away challenge is not super useful, but that's okay. I feel like it probably will be later. Alright, so 12, 12. Okay. Should have thrown powder first. Fuck. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Hey, buddy. I hear you. Is there something I can help you with? Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna let the powder banish because I'm losing the grenade anyway. What do I have left? I have something. Alright, well, first of all, let's just get the fuck out of here. Nemo would like everyone to know that he exists. Which, to be fair, I mean, he does. None of these. And none of these either. Actually, maybe momentum, but it's not. Maybe momentum. That's actually not a bad idea. That's going to allow me to discard some shit out of my hand. I might be able to preserve things that I can't cast. I'm taking another stamina because I fucking need it. And big money, no whammies. Oh, hey, look at that lone wolf. Okay. So, we're not picking up any friends. It's going to be Powdermaster solo for the rest of this game. If I have the opportunity to get a wolf, I'll go for the wolf. I promise. If the opportunity presents itself. Okay, so lone wolf. Big thumbs up. Lone wolf. This passive is a godsend specifically for Powdermaster. If you find it, if you're ever offered it on Powdermaster, there's no reason not to take it. At the start of the turn, if this character has no allies, they gain 30 armor, 5 strength, and 3 stamina. That is so many of my problems resolved in one passive. All right, so... Oh, I see. It didn't give me the extra, it literally mirrored it. I have fucked up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit, I'm gonna take it in the face. This is gonna suck. Oh, dear. Oh, that is my own stupid fault. Okay. God damn it. Alright, so I'm getting rid of challenge. Yeah. GG, no team. Alright, as long as I see, I'm fine, because every round I'm putting on a stupid amount of armor. The problem was that I mirrored someone's armor, and it was 6. I had 40, but then I went down to 6. I'm good at this game. I'm very smart. Shit. All right, well. Anything I don't play, so I'm doing a specific challenge mode. Anything that I don't play is going to be banished rather than discarded. This normally would be a problem. Yes, Powdermaster is the DLC. It's worth it. He's a very interesting character. He changes because he's forced to be solo for the first street at least. You play him very differently, and also he is a load-bearing hero. If he dies, the game is over. It doesn't matter if you have other people in your team. That's this. Hero's Destiny, death of your hero character will end your campaign. So everyone else that you add to your team, if you add other people to your team, they're really there to support him. He's kind of a howitzer. He does really, really, really brutal things. He is capable of stupid amounts of damage. But he's a bit tricky. I'm now at a point where I mean, yeah, getting Lone Wolf changed an awful lot. All I have to do is basically never cast Challenge ever again. I need to get that out of my deck completely. None of these. Okay, so I'm going to go Overzealous Guards, then the Heavy Patrol. Give me the combat. Yeah, this card is useless. Completely useless. I will never, ever need this. I'm going to need to get rid of it. It is actually immediately at a point, now that I've added Lone Wolf, it is immediately at a point where casting it will just get me killed. That's what you want in a card, right? Like something that immediately destroys you as soon as you touch it. In my defense, it was not... Ugh. In my defense, it was not objectively the worst possible choice when I made it. Okay, so this is the way Powdermaster works. So his racial active is boom. You hit this button and it's going to ask you to discard. You're discarding powders, specifically powders. There are 4 kinds of powder in the game: yellow, pink, red, and black. It is the number of cards times the number of different kinds of cards. So it's so it's 2 boom times 3 cards times 2 different kinds of cards equals 12 boom. That's going to give me this. That is going to dictate how much damage my grenade does. And there's a couple of other effects that'll combo off of that as well. None of these. None of these. Deadly Cargo. I'm going to say this again. Deadly Cargo. Deadly Cargo is it's one of his 2 goddess tier. So if you look over here, all right. So this is his equipment. Okay. His armor, all of his equipment is nailed to his back. You can only replace his gear with special combat events. He starts off with light armor nailed to his back, and that sucks. That's one of the biggest sources of... The first street is going to be the hardest street for the Powdermaster because his armor is so very, very low. It is hard capped at base 6, which is the reason why Lone Wolf is so important. His main hand weapon is Pickaxe. That's 8 damage, and that's important because any card that deals damage based off of your weapon damage is going to be dealing it off based off of your pickaxe, specifically pickaxe, not however much your grenade is. Grenade is in your offhand, and it's just a card that comes up. It costs 1. It does damage equal to stacks of boom. Deadly Cargo is important. It puts 2 black powders into your hand. Black powder permanently ruins itself when you use it. However, this is not real black powder. It is cloned black powder that is created. It's summoned. So they would go away at the end of the combat anyway, and the Deadly Cargo comes back. So you can use these powders without worrying, without reservation. Giving him another stamina, I'll give him... actually, I didn't need more stamina because he's got... That was stupid. Okay, no, it's fine. He doesn't need more stamina because he's got... what the fuck? Lone Wolf, which means that the next probably all of my upcoming level ups, I'm going to be taking Will instead. I stole money from the merchant. These guys saw me stealing, and now they want to fight me, which is fine. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted anyway. One of the difficulties to Powdermaster is working out when it is best to discard your powders and when it is best to just use them like powders. For example, right now, there's really no sense... I mean, I just fucking kill them. There's really no sense in bothering to do all of the discards. None of these. None of these either. Actually, that might not be so bad. Except it is going to remove all of my armor, so no. Yep. He knows I stole from him. We're in his city ostensibly as the good guys. Ostensibly, we're not. That's the joke. This time, okay. Damage incoming. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, it doesn't fucking matter what you're doing. There's not a whole lot I can do. God damn it. Whatever. As you can see, sometime in the second street, certain special encounters start becoming available to the Powdermaster. He can upgrade his armor into something that is fucking amazing, and he can upgrade the grenade by adding on a bandolier. It's basically another way of getting your grenade into your hand. Normally, I'm not going to finish him off because I want the combat ribbon to go back to him. I want to split up their actions. Otherwise, it just stays on him. I hope that makes sense. See, because now I have no incoming actions this round, and I can just sort of chill. Not that it matters. I have 180 fucking armor. Boom. Okay, none of these. I don't really need any equipment. I'm not taking... Well, he can't put on any equipment. Normally you take equipment and keep it around for when you inevitably add more people to your party. But we're never going to add people to our party because we have Lone Wolf, and Lone Wolf turns off if there's other people in our party. So we're basically going to... Oh, fuck me. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. All right. This game has decided that I am to have just the easiest possible run. Bloodthirsty, whenever this character... Yeah, this is going to be a GG easy run. He said tempting fate. So far, this all looks like it's going to be... I am positioned to have an absurdly easy run here. Lone Wolf resolves all of my problems with his very fucking low armor, and because he's got no one to block for him, so he needs to spend a lot of time moving around. He needs to spend a lot of time devoted to increasing his own defenses, or he'll just get picked apart. But I don't have to do that anymore because I've got Lone Wolf. And Bloodthirsty, every time this character kills an enemy with an attack, their maximum vitality is increased by 3. He's the only one who's going to be killing guys. So he's going to have... Yeah, it's yes. This combination of passives on a solo character is ridiculous. I am still going to move out of the way. This isn't going to do anything, but I'm going to throw it anyway to prevent it from being banished. That too. Oh. Should have moved. Oh, of course. I moved him straight backwards instead of side to side. I'm a dumbass. Fine. At this point, what's going to kill me is I accidentally cast challenge on someone. That's what that card is in my deck for. That's, give me a little bit of challenge. The amount that I am bragging, by the way, leads me to believe that I am going to fuck up spectacularly real fucking soon. Arita, see this bear? Move towards this bear. This bear is fucking great. He charges you $300. You win 2. They're not easy fights. They are pretty substantive fights, but it's just 2 fights, and then you get $750, and that resolves all of your money problems for a while. Now, I can still get fucked by bleeds. I have no defenses against bleeds. But it's going to be a bit before I'm going to have to worry about that. Black Powder is 12 damage to a rank, 3 bleed, and if the position behind him is vacant, it moves them into it, and then the card is permanently ruined. That permanent ruin, that is what would normally prevent you from using this card, which is very, very rare. Prior to the Powdermaster, there was only one way of getting Black Powder. It was a special event, and the whole point was, do you want to have this late game nuke that you can only use one time? But because Powdermaster is generating them out of the ether, alright, so let's just sidestep all of this nonsense. I do need a lot more card draw. I'm at the point where I am desperate for card draw. I need preparation, and I need refreshes. And I haven't seen a single one. I'm not going to complain too much. We're doing okay. Refresh! Perfect. Another will. Yeah, fine, I'll take it. It's not my favorite, but I'll absolutely take it. Yeah, it really does. This game likes me, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes you just get lucky. Like, really, really stupidly fucking lucky. I'm not even at the first boss. Okay, so can't get too cocky because I can still. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. None of these are bleeds. Okay. What I need to be careful about, and I'm going to say this again, bleeds are going to kill him because I don't have any means. I have no defensive bleeds, so I'm not like, game isn't over. There are still a bunch of things I'm going to have to deal with. It's just mostly over. I already have 114 health on the first street. Okay. Perfect. Red powder. Red powder's your best fucking friend. Red powder is it's, you can beat the game without it, and you can beat the game without large quantities of it. But why? Why would you? This is an interesting question. Second wind and reserves are basically going to do exactly the same thing, honestly. Draw a card and gain one vigor, so may as well take second wind. Of all three of these, don't need. Let's get ourselves back up to 100% health. Let's increase some stats. You know what? I'm going to increase his stamina. My intention was to increase his vitality because, as a joke, because it's already at 126, that's max rank. That's already well above where he would be if he was max level. But I think that the extra stamina might come in. It might come in handy. I mean, there's no reason not to. I think the most I have gotten has been somewhere in, let me see, shit, 300 or 400s. I've done this. I've had this combination has happened before. Not with not bloodthirsty on him. I got bloodthirsty on a mouse, and then I proceeded to make sure that just that mouse got every single kill, and he ended up almost at 400 health. Almost. We'll find out. I'll see if we can break that. Next time I'm given the opportunity of increasing his max health, I'm fucking taking it. Okay. So what happened to that guy on the top? He had cripple on him. Cripple deals damage if they are moved or move. So he had a bunch of cripple. He got thrown into the back. He got wrecked. Powder mill! Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, I absolutely will remove two skills. Hey, take my challenge, please. No, what did I get rid of? I did not mean to click on that. What did I click on? Oh, shit. I meant to click on... Okay, I meant to click on guard. I accidentally clicked on... It looks like... the one that gave... It's a 2 stamina card that was 10... Yeah, one... It was a different kind of guard card. It was a 10 armor, draw card, and it cost 2 stamina. It's not the end of the world, but it still sucks. It's fine. I can't do anything with that. And we are at our last crossroads for the first street. I'm obviously not going to go to the tavern. I'm going to see if there's anything in here for us. Don't need a flurry. Instinct doesn't work too well with him because it will bring the deadly cargo into my hand, which won't cause it to. It won't do the the deadly cargo effect. It won't like pop into the two blacks. Black powders, I should say. None of these are any good. All right, it's Sledge. Sledge ain't shit. What are you doing? Okay. Either of you sweeping? No, both of you are doing bleeds. Just one bleed. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Well, obviously. You know what? This is the only one I can transmogrify. Hey, look at that! Red powder. Fucking perfect. And I'm just going to preserve it. Okay. Oh, I should have done the red first. He is gaining charge. This is an issue. So, Sledge, I'm gonna have to actually deal with Sledge. Sledge does a lot of multi-attacks, and he has Fury. So Fury gives him strength equal to his stacks of Fury, and then it increases by 2 each round. But he starts at 5 because of the nature of this challenge. So he is about to do a lot more damage to me than, 8 times 3, 6. That's fine. Yeah, I'm completely fine, as it turns out. Let's get rid of this guard. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. One bleed? No, not even. Good. I need a lot more powders. None. None of that shit either. On the very, very off chance someone comes along, there's no chance. No one is coming along. Okay. Motherfucker. Okay. So do you remember what I mentioned a moment ago about how bleeds are something that I'm still very vulnerable to? So this is unholy. At the start of their turn, all stacks of bleed on this character are converted into vitality and removed. It does this before the bleed does any damage. So I want Gambler, and Gambler is probably honestly going to be the best bet. Gambler is honestly the best choice here. Free refills is pretty fun, but it's the first time Powdermaster uses his hero ability each combat, which is discarding for boom. It shuffles those powders back into your draw pile, which is not bad. Gambler is immediate card draw and a little bit of card cycle. Unholy will make me immune to bleed. I have 132 max health currently, and that was the last time I checked, and that was before this combat. So I probably don't need to overthink bleeds. Gambler is probably the best bet. I'm gonna go with Gambler. Thank you, game. I know that you were just trying to help in giving me exactly the card that I literally said I was looking for. Well, he did just level up. You know what? Fuck it. He's now max level. Ugh. All 3 of these are terrible. Okay. All right. Now, what this means is that I don't need... I've literally just started the second street, and I don't need to take any more combats. At this point, I can start avoiding things. I don't know. I'm just sort of fucking around. These guys aren't very much of a threat to me. But I should take this seriously, of course. None of these. There's the armor. Okay, if I'm going to lose, it may be on this encounter. There are actually, I shouldn't, one of the things that the DLC did was include a bunch of much harder, much more interesting encounters than had previously been in this game. So I should not say things like, I'll be fine, or this game is already over, because there's shit like this that can actually dramatically change my fortune. I will go on ahead and take this seriously. I'm not going to kick him. It's not going to do any good anyway. So what's going to happen with these three assholes is when they are all on the same lane, they each take... hold on a second. They take substantially less damage if there are more dudes on their level. So where is this? Incoming damage to this character is divided by the number of targets on their rank. So all three of these guys are taking 1/3 damage. The dude in the middle is going to be applying... The dude in the middle is going to be applying Overwhelm, I seem to recall. I'm not going to break through his armor just yet, because they all have something called Fractious when moved by an opponent. Ah, I see. Okay. I thought it was when I broke through his armor. No, I was wrong. Well, shit. Okay. Bunch. Okay. Not bad. This is also dangerous because these guys have fury. Every single round, they are increasing substantially. So this... Give me 1 second. See this right here? That's charge is strength. That's how much extra damage is coming in. So it's 5 damage for each ally in this. So it's 15 plus 12. This encounter can very swiftly become very, very scary. He's also got this flash powder. Whenever this character attacks, they first apply stacks of Overwhelm equal to stacks of flash powder. So, yes. He's the only one who's doing that, which means the first person hits me, it's going to be 15 plus 21. He's going to hit me, it's going to be Overwhelm by 2, which is 50% additional damage. Then he is going to hit me 15 plus 21 times 50%, or rather plus 50%, and so is he. And that is when you start just fucking dying. That's when you start dying. They are actually all going to be hitting me. Okay. I think I'm about ready. Will this kill him? This will, thank God. Alright, so that's 1 down. Now they're only taking 50% damage. Most importantly, they don't have a source of Overwhelm coming on to me. So I am taking huge amounts of damage, but at least it's not catastrophically huge amounts of damage. Ugh. What I'm going to be looking for more than anything else moving forward, I want to re-roll some of my talents. I'm not satisfied. Well, I mean, like, I shouldn't really complain too much. Game basically gave me the game gave me a monster. My Powdermaster here is a fucking monster. No, none of these. Okay, so we now have armor as male. Start each combat with 30 armor. We gain half of our stacks of boom as armor every turn. This is the event that is a real turning point for the Powdermaster. Up until this point, normally you would be stuck with light armor, superior light armor. No, not even superior. Light armor. It is 6. You start each combat with 6 armor and +1 stamina each round. Starting with that, I mean, like, it is enough to soak the lightest possible blow from dudes in the first street. In the second street, it no longer soaks fucking anything. You would have had to have done that entire thing with 6 base armor, I should say. It's also more difficult to add teammates with Powdermaster because your experience gains. Each combat has a static amount, a block of experience, and that experience is shared equally between all of the characters in your team. So the more characters on your team, the slower they are all gaining experience. Because Powdermaster is solo, he gains experience. He just gains all of it. So base game, you start with 2 heroes. He is literally gaining twice as much as either of those guys. He's gaining instead of 50%, he's gaining the lot. So, yes, I'm explaining this like this is a very difficult concept. I know it's not. Very, very. I mean, he gains experience much quicker than everybody else. What that also means, however, because the mercenaries available at the tavern to be added to your team, their level is based off of your level. So it's based off of the average level of your team. So if your guys are level 2 and level 3, they'll both be level 2. But when you get to the first recruitment event, the mercenaries that are available for adoption are going to be... I should have done that first. I wasn't paying attention. The mercenaries available for adoption are going to be level 1 or level 2. They're going to be around your level. Because Powdermaster, when he gets to the end of the first street, he is... Give me 1 second. Is it worth it to play silly games? I don't think it's worth it to play silly games. Give me a minute. I think I'm just gonna fuck. Give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, by the time Powdermaster gets to calculating strike fucking finally, by the time Powdermaster gets to the first recruitment event, he is, instead of being level 2 or at most level 3, he's going to be level 4 or level 5. We got to the first boss at level 6, which means the amount of money that they are going to be asking as an adoption fee is going to be substantially higher than you would if this was base game. The end result is it's easy to... when you're playing regular base game, you'll often find that you are... Oh, shit. You know what? Hang on. Just discard them, because I don't want to lose them. It's easy. Not necessarily easy. You can. By the time you get to the first recruitment event in the base game, you'll usually have enough to recruit, generally, at least 2 guys. At least 2. You'll be lucky if you have enough to recruit even 1 guy as Powdermaster, simply because of that. Hang on a second. The only problem is I'm very often not convinced that it wouldn't have been better just to use the powders as powders. Oh, neither of you are going to die. That was a mistake. XV forgot what happens whenever he tries to show off. Not taking any of those. Normally I would take a brace, but I don't want to clutter my deck. I need more powders. So we've just released the informant's wife and child from prison. And we've also purchased him a boat. So he'll have. No, yeah, I mean, like that's entirely, yeah, seriously, that's entirely because of the cross between Lone Wolf and Armorer's Male. I start with 60 armor. That's stupid. You know what? Actually, I am going to. Yeah. Oop. And even if I did take a single damage, do you notice that I have my max health is 193? Sometimes, I mean, so what I want to do with these, I want to demonstrate how to get over the learning curve of this game. You know, the which cards are better, what you know, how to avoid noob traps. But then I get a run like this, and this doesn't feel like it's useful to anyone. This is just, so listen, if you want to win the game, RNG needs to really fucking seriously favor you. Sometimes you just get lucky. I will get rid of these. I don't want to cast them yet. Yeah, seriously. Apparently I had been pious. My good buddy RN Jeebs. Alright, yeah. So each powder is baseline. Not excluding black powder. Each powder is 5 damage, and then either red and pink are both 3, overwhelm and vulnerable. Yellow is 5 cripple, which is fine because cripple is, it's useful when it's useful, but it's not as, red powder is what you really want. In base game, you are really aiming for red powder. Maybe 1 pink. I only really take yellow powder in base game under very specific circumstances. Okay. All right. Boop. See, now I'm gaining 30 armor a round. Plus, also, I barely honestly need withdraw in my deck anymore. I have... Plus, also, I'm gaining half of my stacks of boom also as armor. Okay. So there's 2 different ways that you can really do Powdermaster solo, and they're both perfectly valid. You can build up huge amounts of boom, and then you can hit the dude with red powder, and then you can just fuck him with a giant god cannon explosive. Or you can just overload them with just powder, just the powder cards themselves, especially when you have a ton of overwhelm, red powder in particular. Okay. Yeah. None of these. Okay. So this symbol up here, this is a timed card. This is going to automatically trigger. If I grab this, it'll stop this from happening. It's going to do 5 damage to me. I have max 208 vitality. I don't give a shit. I'm going to let him do the damage to me. Shadows is going to be coming after me. And I'll either grab him or I'll allow him to jump on top of me. We're going to try Augur. Because I think he'll let me reroll a talent. Will let me reroll a talent. Good. All right, so I don't want Catalyst. Really? Fucking fine. I'll take 2 for 1. Shit. I'm really going to complain that the game is not giving me one thing. Like, it's given me so much else. I can't stop complaining that it hasn't given me this one other thing. It has given me so much, it could really give me more. That's basically humanity in a nutshell. That's us as a species. Oh, yes. It's 2 targets. Okay. I am going to get netted. But I don't believe that it stacks. Yeah, okay. So, it's a CC. All damage that I do is going to be counted against this stack of Salter's Net first. Yeah, okay. I am going to do this. Because I want to bust through... Yeah, I want to bust through the net first. I don't want to waste... if I'm going to be casting black powders, I don't want to waste them against fucking net. That's the farthest they've gotten me down. And then I immediately gain back 50. That must be demoralizing. I am literally gaining 50 armor every round. They really need... No, I should have done that first. Whatever. I need more card draw. I'm invincible, more or less. But I need powders in my hand quicker. Alright. Nope. Damn it, didn't need to do that. Boom. None of these. Let's see if Sage lets me reroll. Reroll a talent! I would like to reroll attrition. No, absolutely not. Volatility is the max rank. It's the max rank Powdermaster card. It is the reward you get for getting him to rank 10. And it sucks. Whenever you gain Boom, there's a 75% chance you'll double your gains, but a 25% chance that your existing stacks of Boom will have. Risk versus reward on that scale, fuck you. Is no. I will take what? What'll I take? Hot swap? Maybe hot swap? Fuck it. I'll take hot swap. Alright, when is this? Okay. It's the fucking these pricks. This is not difficult. There is one there's 2 separate Shadows encounters. There's this one, which I've also seen with 3 Clippers instead of just 2. And there's one that are 3 cultists, and they do a lot of shit with bleed, which would potentially have been an issue. They do, however, jump around a lot. So these guys are gonna These guys are going to do a lot of fucking poison bullshit, but poison checks against armor first, so it's not super scary. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Oh. Duh. None of those. And I don't even need equipment. I don't know why I'm even bothering to look. All right, so. Ooh, it's the hunter. Caster. I wonder if I can discard him. Actually, I except for the fact that he is a bounty hunter, so he can go fuck himself and I'm going to kill him. The things that he says don't make very much sense to me. The closer you got, the more that jangling of your belts and buckles started to sound like bags of gold dancing towards me. I'm sure you got a heart of gold, doing what you're doing for good reasons. Murdering people. What we're doing here is murdering lots and lots of people. But I don't care, friend. I'm gonna tear that gold from your chest. What are you talking about? Are you talking about my heart, or are you talking about my money? Fucking beavers. Nope. Alright, just that one. Okay. Now, does he do vitality damage? Yes, he does. Okay. He's going to be dealing damage directly to my vitality. So it's going to go right through my armor. And I am actually going to start taking legit damage. He's also going to be increasing in damage every single time. What he's doing right now is he's just popping behind this barricade to reload. I don't really need to burst through this, but I'm going to. Looking forward. Sure. You. Damage direct to vitality. Hang on. I think he might be tracking me. Let's find out. It's ranged. Yeah, it's ranged, so he is tracking me. Moving to a different location did not stop him, and there's no point in guarding. Yeah, why not? Okay. Except I can't fucking hit you now, can I? Whatever. I could have done that much better, but fuck it. Oh, that's right, he was reloading. Never mind. I thought I was going to take another hit. I was not. Okay, we're all set. Don't need any of those. And this equipment is quite good. This is Caster's crossbow is it is tied for the top current weapon damage in the game. It's 15. The only other 15 damage weapon in the game is the reward you unlock for doing Blood Ceremony, a very, very difficult challenge mode. All right. Okay. Those things in the back are serious. All right. Okay, what's coming? I'm not ready to get rid of my black powders yet. So what these things in the back are going to do, these the knife throwers, what they're going to be doing is they're this symbol here, knives. Whenever this character's attack, they gain +1 knife. Whenever I play a weapon card, which is, I don't know if it's going to count for grenade. Grenade is a throwable. It's a weapon card. It's definitely a weapon card. It is definitely a weapon card, right? Let's find out. So what happens when a weapon card is played is that they are going to, whenever you play weapon card, all characters with knife attack the frontmost opponent in the lane opposite of them for 5 damage for every stack of knives, and then stack then resets. So it's going to be, she's going to hit me 4 times, potentially. 5 times, 6 times. Let's see if this is a weapons card. It is a weapon card. Okay. That is the first time my armor has been broken. That's a weapon. Don't wanna, yeah. So when you're facing against these things, I'll take another pink, sure. As long as you are careful, as long as you just avoid using weapon cards. Just avoid using weapon cards, easy as that. Wishing Well. Wishing Well is going to allow us to ditch a card, which is probably going to be this strike. Fucking whatever. Adds +5 cripple to an attack. There's the Inventor. We are going to go for the Inventor. This is okay. So he's going to give us a Bandolier. That Bandolier is going to allow us to bring our grenade back into our hand extra times. This encounter is, oh, it's not the one I thought it was going to be. It's still going to be serious business. But it's not the one I thought it was. Never mind. I was thinking of Powder Thieves, I think. Okay, well, let's move you the fuck out the way. Okay. Okay. What I should say is that there really is no such thing as an absolutely guaranteed win. One misplay in the wrong place can end the fucking game. There's a couple of different places where this can potentially happen. What you just saw is one of the ways that you can just very suddenly, without paying attention, you play the wrong card and then all of a sudden one of your guys, who you might have needed, is just dead. Another refresh is perfect. I'll take that Bandolier. He's got somewhere to be. I'm gonna go ahead and see if he'll let me. Will you let me Can I re-roll the character's talent, please? Fucking finally! Oh my god, Powder Keg! Fucking finally! Thank you, game. Okay. Healed myself back up to full. I'm gonna take Courage. Courage is a free stamina. It costs 10 health, but it's a free permanent stamina. I am not having problems with running out of stamina, and I'm happy about that. Voices in the Dark is the other shadows. I could skip it. I really could skip it. There's really no reason for me to go after it. I don't need the money, I don't need the experience, and I don't need any of the drops. It's a cool encounter, but there's a lot of bleeds, and that could actually cost me. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, so not taking another pink powder. That's that prey. That's the card that I lost. That's the card that I lost by mistake, and it is card draw. So I'm gonna buy it back. Round 2, boss, Blister. Blister ain't shit. This Bannerman Zeal, this boy in the back, the wolf. You said we're going for this wolf. He has something called Demoralize. Every turn, the first card that is played is banished. So make sure that the first card that you play is something that you don't mind getting rid of. Easy as that. They're not acting, so that overwhelm is going to stay on them, and I'm not really super frightened of Blister. I'm not super frightened of Blister. He kind of ain't shit. His big thing is that he does a lot of Shockwave, but Shockwave only deals damage if you have other characters. Shockwave is completely useless against a solo character. Not enough. Rude. So this is the card that I've been looking for this entire fucking time. It's just all good. It is nothing but good. I honestly don't need to do that. I could really focus on just hurting them, but you know. Yeah. Yep, that'll do. I say this on occasion, it's always true. Blister ain't shit. I'm not taking a Kimbo, don't need it. And I honestly don't need this either. There's no point in even looking. But I will out of habit anyway. Give me $1,000. Sure. Alright, 3rd Street. There are going to be some encounters on the street that are legitimately serious business. This one right here with the Ender Spearman is... I will show you in a moment. I'm going to need to be very, very careful. So, I should have kicked the guy in the middle. That would have turned them both off. Doesn't fucking matter. So they're going to be doing damage against armor, only armor. At the combat start, at every single... Every single turn, this character is going to receive 2 stacks of carapace. Every time you take damage from a character, I'll show you. I'll show you. These guys suck. So you see that? It used to be, I guess it used to be 2. Shit. Every time this guys take damage, they gain 5 retaliation. Every time. So, if I... Hold on one moment. So, if I, for example... That's 5 damage, 5 damage. Let's knock him in the back row. 10 damage, 10 damage. Hit him again. You see how much damage that's doing against my armor already? If I do that again, it's going to be 30. Ah, shit, that was a mistake. I needed to preserve it anyway. You. These guys kill mice. Mice rely very heavily on... Oh, they're going to go right through my armor. Oh, but they didn't really do too much. That's fine. Okay, good. Mice rely very heavily on multi-strike attacks. If you are not paying attention and you are going up against an Ender Spearman, you throw a high multi-strike attack on an Ender Spearman, and then you lose that mouse. Because it goes 5 damage, 10 damage, 15 damage, 20 damage, 25 damage. That is 1 barrage. Barrage is 4 hits. You are dealing 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 damage to yourself. And then he just dies. The trick is ranged. It's the reason why you want to have someone. You want to have at least one character that has a ranged weapon. Ranged weapons are immune to retaliate. You can just keep on hitting. Don't need any of these. I don't need to go after the knife throwers. I don't need to go after the knife throwers. It is not actually necessary for me to deliberately endanger myself. They're not that hard. Okay. I guess that's it then. Should have done that first. Okay. Not ready to give up my black powders yet. I didn't want to waste the extra damage. I've got 72 stacks of boom. Okay, that'll do. Yeah. We're about good here, I think. This guy also has Retaliate, but it's not Carapace, so it's not increasing. It's just a static 3. Be wary of this symbol. Retaliate is something you always want to be aware of. Nope. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Give me the money. $600. Normally I'd take that intelligence, but I'm... Oh, shit, that's right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if I can get rid of some things. Get rid of this guard, and I will get rid of this strike. Take high spirits. And I'll take on a task force. Task force is a funny. This is a. Oh no! Oh, I see. I take back what I was just about to be wrong about. Okay, these armored crossbowmen, they are going to put on a thing called Overwatch. That's another thing that you want to watch out for. Overwatch is in normal circumstances, it's more annoying than anything else. What it's going to do is apply a lot of bleed to your guys, and it's going to punish you for drawing extra cards. Effectively, that's what's happening. It's punishing you for drawing extra cards. You know. I have to, because otherwise it'll just vanish. It's a shame. Okay. I cannot attack them directly because they are being guarded by these dudes in front. So I need to be real fucking cautious about drawing extra cards as soon as they put on Overwatch. Sure. All right. Now, I only got one red powder. I could come pretty close to wiping out the front, but I... It's the extra armor generation that I'm also looking for here. Nope, I am not. They have Overwatch, so I am going to avoid... I'm going to avoid bringing on additional cards. I should just let that vanish. He said drawing 3 additional cards. Yeah, 6 bleed right away. See that? That's with just 2 of them. Sometimes there's 3. Okay, that'll do. Luckily, I have 295 max health, so 6 damage per round is not exactly going to break me. I completely fucking forgot. Of course I have it. God damn it. Alright, well. That's at least 1 down. God damn it. Okay. You still hitting me? You are still hitting me. Okay. 9 damage per round is actually unsustainable. I need to not be stupid. Almost forgot. Fucker. Alright, none of these. Not gonna bother looking at the equipment. There's no sense. Alright. Let's get your wife and kids out of here. This is a combat puzzle that used to be a lot harder than it was. It has not been... This has not been particularly difficult in quite some time. But it used to... so what we need to do is we need to cast chains to lift this gate. 0 out of 15, each chain is worth 3. The way that this used to work is that after casting, the gate would slowly close and would lose 1 every single round. So if you didn't have enough chains, you were basically just fucked. Okay. Big fat fucking nothing. Luckily, the mobs that are going to be the mobs are constantly what is word spawning. Mobs are constantly spawning. Every time there is an empty space, the next round someone will pop into that space. I have a decently sized deck with a lot of card draw. Ah, shit. I should have actually discarded those. I'm not ready to get rid of those powders. That's fine. You notice he doesn't really have that much health. Okay. Oh, I see. I was not paying attention, and I ran out of stamina for the first time in a really long time. I'm going to lose all of these cards. That's not optimal. Spend too much time fucking around. All right, enough of that then. Okay. That's it, we're done. So at this point, all we need to do is just kill these guys. It's what happens when you try to block for your buddy, and your buddy's a prick. The gate is open, so no new guys will come in. And we are set to just get the fuck out of here. Okay. None of these. And we dump our chains, and we're done. I'm going to I'm avoiding some combats. I'm gonna tunnel for the I'm gonna tunnel for the prince. These guys are also very dangerous. They hit lanes, so just be aware of that. They can hit the back row through your front row. Just be aware of it, because otherwise they'll fucking kill you. I could really just... Oh, I forgot these. Yeah, I think it might have been better... doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, that's fine. See. Oh no, I'm out of... You know what? Fuck it. All those things will just get banished. That's fine. My deck is a little bit cleaned up then. Okay. Quick hands, fucking finally. Why do I keep on... Put that on the ground. I'll take that exotic merchant. Thank you very much. I'll take that tools. Thank you very much. And I'll take that rivalry. Thank you very much. 2 for 1. Rivalry is going to give me fury. You know that mob only thing. Okay. None of these. We don't need any of that shit. None of these. I'm going to buy 3 random upgrade tokens and hope for the best. 10 florins is whatever. That doesn't matter. Let's restore vitality on grenade. Let's put... Wow, these are not great. Let's put another crippled on a vulnerable. Why fucking not? And let's put some money on this second win, because, you know, whatever. Not the best, but, you know, whatever. Okay. 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 Don't need any of these, honestly. Another second win wouldn't be bad, but I'm really fine. I actually think I am satisfied with my talents as of right now. Wouldn't mind swapping transmutation for something. I would not mind swap. I mean, it has come in handy quite a few times. It has come in handy quite a few times. Fuck it. Let's just leave. Powder Thieves. Powder Thieves is an opportunity to gain 3 additional powder. Downside is that one of them can be black powder, and it'll get lost in the mix, and I'll just end up ruining it permanently. That's just what's going to happen. This is a serious business fight. Be very, very careful about this fight. So you notice, give me 1 second. These guys have flash powder. Pointed this out before. And they also attack ranks. All 3 of them. All 3 of them attack ranks. So this first guy is going to put 2 stacks of Overwhelm. Second guy is going to put another 2 stacks of Overwhelm. And then this guy is going to hit your rank for 15 damage, which is going to be, well, after 4 stacks of Overwhelm, that is going to be 30 damage. And then next round, they're going to be doing 3 and 3. And then the round after that, 4 and 4. So these guys will fuck you up. These guys are very dangerous, and they will absolutely fuck you up. Be careful about these guys. This guy is now, instead, he's just going to try to move in with his buddies. Drawing won't do shit. Okay. Kind of a fucking monster, honestly. equipment. None of these. Okay. I'm going to take 3 powder cards of random colors. Cross my fingers. Come on, big money, no whammies. 2 black powders, 1 pink powder. That sucks. I'm hoping for more reds. The problem is that like I'm going to lose those black powders in the mix basically right away. There is a 0% chance that I will not accidentally use those black powders and ruin them forever. So they'll just be discard. They'll be discard or banish fodder, and that's fine. That's fine. I can cope. I was hoping for like some more reds. Okay. Okay. So I'm evading a lot of that. Okay. So this grenade is never going to go after that warden. What the warden is going to get is just a bunch of powders. I'm going to powder him down, but I want all this boom because that is going to be my that's my armor generation. These guys don't do a lot of bleeds. So as long as I'm gaining, so that's 30 and 30. That's up. It's bad at math amount. It is some. It's 30 plus 76 divided by 2 is, goddammit. That'd be 30, 38? 38? This is pathetic. I don't want to use those black powders just yet. Good. So he won't be banishing my cards anymore, at least. Oh, what did I just fucking say about bleeds? God damn it. Okay, well. Alright. Are they also putting bleeds? Oh my fucking god. Okay. I take back everything. They do lots of bleeds. Alright. I didn't want to lose it. So it had to be either played or discarded. 142 boom. Of course, that's useless on the warden. Okay. That'll do. So what he's doing is he's stolen this knight's armor, and then he was going to hit me with it. Instead, he doesn't get to do shit. Did too much damage. Ah, no! There goes my grenade. Oh well. Oh, wait! The bandolier can actually bring that back. Ah, fucking. Oh, and now I lose the bandolier. Oh, god damn it. Uh-oh. Slightly over. There we go. And now he's fucked. All right. Sorry, just talking to my boss. I was offered a substantive promotion, and he helped me out on it a lot. And I'm taking it. Yep, look at that. See? That's the two black powders. Yeah. Not a very strong opening hand, but that's fine. Being able to knock him into the back, so he's delayed anyway. Hmm. 304. I don't want to waste my black powders just yet. So he's going to start taking time bombs into my pants, and then, yeah, they need to be played. If they're unplayed during cleanup, they deal 25 damage to the last character who played a card, and the card then self-banishes. It's honestly not that big of a deal. At least it isn't that big of a deal for us. Oh no! He just tried to summon a guy into the space behind me, so I moved onto that space so he could not summon a guy. Scheiße. Alright, well. That's fine. Murder you. Pure fucking spite. It's a lot of crippled. Yeah, fuck the dumb shit. Of course, I have Gambler, so I can just keep discarding it. It's not serious business. That is. Boom. All right, so I want to point something out. The Warden did not give any experience. The Spymaster does not give any experience. Whatever level you are when you hit the Warden, that's your level for the rest of the game. Keep that in mind. All right. All right. So, bunch of new things. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that pickaxe, that's fine. All right, so a couple things. Back and front row are both active. So for the as opposed to the rest of this game when we were only dealing with three actions per round, now we're dealing with 6. These dudes in the front are all Kingsguard. They all have horrible effects that they are going to throw at you. Pay attention to what they're going to be doing. All of them do something fucking miserable. Kingsguard, they all have, as all cards cost an additional 1 stamina while any Kingsguard are alive. So you have a lot. You're able to take less actions per round. He can't die while any of the Kingsguard are up. These 2 shadows really, they do a lot of damage. They're going to do about 20 damage every round. All they do is damage, but they do a lot of damage. They're going to break through my armor. Okay. I'm doing this for the armor generation. 58 plus 58 divided by 2 plus 30. Alright. I can't afford the fucking grenade. God damn it. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Bandolier can still bring it back into my hand, which will effectively unbanish it. And I am being provoked. Oh my god, I may actually lose. All right, I need to kill one of the Kingsguard very quickly. I need to have them down very, very fast. Shit. I'm provoked. Who am I provoked by? Please. Okay. I see. I'm going to lose the Bandolier as well. I may actually lose this run. Good. Okay, I can discard it at least. I need to stabilize. I don't have enough stamina. Ooh, dear. My goodness. Okay. Still only hit you. Fuck. Okay. I may not live through this round. Let's see. Pretty close. 91. 15 damage, that's fine. It'll do damage against the armor first. I am in a lot of trouble. I may actually lose. Okay, so I kept on putting points into will. I should have been putting those points into stamina this entire time. I should have put. Honestly probably should have been aiming for about maybe 4 will and the rest into stamina. I did not take this part into consideration. The fact that I'm not actually able to play so many. I'm losing so many of these cards due to the. Wow. The powders that I was going to be using, it's not doing enough. It's not going to do enough damage just by itself. Huh. I did not take into account the extra. Oh, this might actually be the end of me. How embarrassing. Ooh, shit. Oh, this is the last round. This is the last round. Full stop. Well, fuck. God damn. Okay. It's gonna hit me the hardest. I have to hit you. Okay, that gave me. I may still be in this because that gave me 5 health back, and I do have 112 armor. Oh boy, I'm still in. I don't have any left. I don't have enough of that. I have nothing left. This is the end of me now. This is the end of me after all. That is too bad. Oh, you know what? What would have made all of the difference is Unholy. When the game offered me Unholy, I should have taken it. Okay, that was a good run. I see what I did wrong. I needed to lean much more into stamina much earlier. I spent a lot of extra points on will, and as a result, by the time I got to the Prince, I just couldn't play any of my cards. Okay. All of that armor and all of that armor and all of that armor and all that health, it didn't save me. All right, that was pretty fucking cool. That was a good run. So learn from my mistakes and do better than me. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks very much for coming along, and I love you all. Be safe and be good.